There you can see what we've aired a little bit earlier. I mentioned those in particular because at last update, I think we only had a few dozen of them. Wow, so only 49 now remaining.
It's like 650 or something.
Oh no, only 49. So lots of great things. Speaking of the Kennedys.
You know, we showed this. I got 145 of these already sold today. Okay, 145. Listen, you know what that is? It's the sound of money. That's the sound of silver. These are the last of the silver Kennedys. This I had a good name for, okay? As opposed to the forgotten Kennedys. I don't know what happened to me. These are the last of the silver Kennedys. They stopped making silver Kennedys in the 1960s, basically, okay? What I did is I went out and I got a whole bunch of original, brilliant, uncirculated silver Kennedy $half. And I'm gonna sell them to you for $8 a piece. Every coin, original, brilliant, uncirculated, right here. Original, so not just that, I'll get that here in a minute. These I won't send out. It's making a run for it.
Yeah, it is.
As you can see, brilliant uncirculated, silver Kennedy $half, $7.95 a piece. Like I said, already almost 200 sold.
Cool.
I wanted, this has been one of the most popular, this is the first time I've been able to sell it this year.
I do love the sound of those.
They come in a little tube, so you're gonna get 10 of them. They're gonna come in a little tube. So here's what it comes down to. The silver Kennedys, I was able to buy these for basically the silver price. Okay, which is why I could do this price. Because if you look at the nationally advertised catalog, these coins individually, they sell these coins individually. And the prices range from $19.50 to $31.50 a coin. So if we take the lowest common denominator, okay, the lowest common denominator, this would be $195 numismatic value, okay, the coin value, okay, is $195. Yet I'm charging $7.99. So the $12 in essence numismatic value is what, you know, that's the in essence the bargain you're getting. Because I still have to pay. There's only so much. I mean, I can make as good a deal as I want to get, but I can't get silver for less than silver. Okay, that's not a thing. Okay, that's just simply not a thing. So what you come down to here is I'm giving you the last of the silver Kennedys for the silver part of it, which I think is really cool and very desirable and very collectible. And that's why literally hundreds of these. So I have 165 sold right now. I have already hundreds of people on the phone. So that's 1,600 coins. Okay, now I've got together, I found a big chunk of these, okay? But still, I only have several thousand coins of these to put together. And the key to this is not only are they silver, but they're brilliant uncirculated. That's what brings the numismatic value into play. It's not just the silver part of it, okay? It's not just the silver part, but it's the fact that they are brilliant, they're brilliant uncirculated. I'm having a real hard time with these today for some reason. There you go, every single one of them, original, brilliant, uncirculated. Look at that coin, that's absolutely stunning. And people always ask me, Mike, why do you do that? Why do you turn them side to side like that? Because what happens is, and I can do it with this, is luster, so it looks like the spokes of a wheel going around these coins, okay? The luster doesn't change, okay? That means it's uncirculated. I know you say, oh, that has a ding or something there. They're put into bags, so the bag marks are okay, but what you have to have is that original luster. So as I turn this from side to side, that you see that, they have to have that luster, and it's not shine, it's more like the spokes of a wheel, so it's not just shiny. So, because what you never want to do is clean your coins. Okay, and that's what we haven't done. So these coins haven't been cleaned or shined. These have to be original. Oh yeah, never, ever, ever, ever clean a coin. It literally destroys the value. So if you're buying a coin that's certified, sometimes you'll get some of these old coins. It's like, you know, XF details, but it'll say cleaned. Because you can tell it's clean because there's these little microscopic abrasions on the coin. So you can tell when it's been cleaned, when it's been rubbed up like that. And these coins are original, brilliant uncirculated. Like I said, all silver, okay? The United States government stopped putting silver into the Kennedy $half in the 1960s. So all of these coins over 50 years old, all these coins over 50 years old, 50 years old or older that you're going to have in this, all brilliant uncirculated. It's just stunning opportunity to own. Now over 240 sold, hundreds of folks on the phone that you can see right there. This is the first time this year. I've sold this many times in the past, but the first time in 2018 I've been able to do this, to be able to put together a significant enough quantity to bring on the air and offer here at HSN. Like I said, I'm going to grab the catalog.
Okay.
$19.50, $19.50 per coin at a minimum in the catalog. Okay, the 1965 is $31.50. All the rest are $19.50. Okay, so $195, somewhere between $195 and $300 in value. I'll just take the low end at $195. I think it's absolutely, positively a spectacular opportunity.
I think the way to go with this one is the FlexPay at $39.98 plus shipping and tax. I mean, don't miss the opportunity to be able to grab it. It's item number 433373 with almost 300 of you that have already ordered. Listen to the sound of money.
Isn't that great? I love that.
That's terrific.
That's the sound of money?
Yeah,
I love
terrific.
That. There's nothing, it sounds silver. You have a silver coin in your pocket, you know, you go, what's that? You know, you can actually hear it. So that's the sound of silver. So like I said, buy them for the silver price, get the numismatic value, that extra $12 a coin. Get that at basically no additional cost or charge. Like I said, thousands and thousands and thousands of coins. Now, out the door, remember, your 10-pack comes in the individual plastic roll there as well.
Is that going to be the best way to keep it?
Yeah, for these coins,
I would.
You just keep them just like this. You know, you might want to buy 2 of them, and the tube will hold 20, actually. Okay, so you go ahead and do this, and you can just put those right in there just like that. You kind of put them in at an angle, and see, they hold them just like that, and that'll hold 20 coins.
And tuck those away. You don't want your granddaughter or grandson to grab one of those, thinking.
Yeah, leave them be.
Put them
in the own silver.
Putting them in the gumball machine.
Exactly.
Like, that was one expensive gumball.
Yeah, something like that, right? Yeah, let's not do that. Let's not do that. So like I said, brilliant uncirculated. As you can see across the board, I love them. Brilliant uncirculated, 10 coins, $79.95. Like I said, in the catalog, $19.50 a piece on average, $195 at minimum on a coin-by-coin value. That we're going to have, like I said, about 350 sold right now, hundreds of folks on the phone. Fortunately, I have a pretty good quantity, so I would buy these. I would buy multiples, buy one. Isn't that great?
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, and just pick them up and just kind of drop them, you know. Yeah, you can hear the difference. Even when you drop them on the floor. Oh, I've been dropping them right and left. Even when you drop them on the floor, they have a different sound. They have a different look. They have a different feel.
Isn't that what they say in the stores?
Yeah, you break it, you bought it. Fortunately, you can't break these. Now, these I won't send out, because once you clink them together like that, they don't really have that same value or collectability or desirability. So we won't do that anymore. But like I said, just an absolutely, truly spectacular opportunity to own 50-year-old Kenny outdoors, when they made money the way they used to make money, when they made money out of silver, when they made real money. I mean, back in the day, they made coins out of silver and gold and precious metal. Well, they stopped that a half a century ago, and this is the last vestige. These are basically the last silver coins ever made by the United States government that were intended for circulation, are these coins. However, these are uncirculated versions of that coin. Like I said, I got to buy them for silver, so I'm giving you my best silver pricing on these. That numismatic price of $19.50 a coin, that's just an additional value and collectible opportunity for you.
Beautiful, beautiful choice. Well, we have, as we're looking at the clock, I know that so many of you have shopped with us. The highlights of tonight's show have been incredible. Everything from the 30-year Indian headset, obviously the Liberty, Lady Liberty has sold out.
The gold sold out.
Gold sold out.
The Forgotten Kennedy's close to selling out. I think we are going to give everybody maybe one last little look.
Oh, excellent, excellent, because there are only, I think, about 4 dozen of those remaining. So this will be, for sure, the last chance to be able to grab it. And this has also been very popular. A lot of big winners. And tonight's show, I'm going to write this down. We've had some of the best